Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning back into the Hangout. If you haven't, please give the Hangout a huge subscription. So, this is a dying question that I hear all the time, and when this question is asked, I notice that people become very triggered. And the dying question that most people ask is, how do two females have intercourse? And I'm here to say that when a person asks that question, they're not being disrespectful, they're not being rude, they're just curious to know. And us being part of the human race, it's very human nature for us to be curious or be super nosy or want to learn more when it comes to same gender relationships, or in this case, two of the same genders having intercourse. Now, when it comes to girl on girl intercourse, I'm here to say that it's not that difficult, nor is it super different from a straight person having intercourse. The only difference is that you are working with two vaginas and four breasts, and you have to work with what you have, which means some females may use vagina to vagina. Your legs are open, her legs are open, and together you both just rub on each other until wetness transpire, or until you both are satisfied. Now, if you don't want to do rubbing, you can also do something called the 69, which means you're laying down and she's laying down, and you both are eating each other's vagina out. You both are touching each other's vagina, and you both are pretty much playing with each other's anal. Um, that satisfies both people without toys. You're discovering her pleasure and she's discovering your pleasure, and you both are finding each other's G spot, and together you both are experiencing the orgasm together, which is a lovely position. Some people may use something called just oral, meaning they would just use their mouth and their tongue to please the person's kitty cat, meaning the vagina. And some people like that, some people don't. Some people will, excuse me, some people will also use fingers. You know, you could take one finger or two and you just insert it inside the vagina. You go in and out. Some people like to fist, which means your whole fist is inside of her vagina and you're penetrating her. And then there, my throat was going out. And then there are some people who are very wild. There are some people who like to use a little bit of everything, meaning everything that's on her body without toys, and some things with toys, which means some people may use a fake penis, a fake dildo, and this is plastic, so it stays hard all the time, which is a great thing because it doesn't get soft. And you will also get this in glass if you don't like plastic. So this tip is pretty much inserted inside of the vagina. It goes like this, or it could be inserted inside of the anal. That's why I said it's no different from a straight person. Um, so your partner, she will have to put in more work because she will have to attach this to her waist, which comes with a harness. And the harness, I think that's what it's called. It looks like a belt, but it's not. It's just something that attaches to this, which attaches to her waist. And as she puts it on her waist, she just goes in and out. Just like a guy would do it to a female could do the same thing, except this is detachable, which is cool because you could detach it and, you know, add something else to it or different things of that. Some people may also use vibrators, bullets, whichever you want to call it. Um, some vibrators can be used on two people. Some vibrators can be used on one person, which means you could use a single vibrator that your partner could use on your vagina to make sure you're pleased. And as she's pleasing you, she's getting aroused, you know, she's watching you. Or if you want her to feel the sensation as well, you both can use a vibrator for you and her, which means you put it on your vagina, and she puts her vagina lips on top, and as you turn the toy on, it starts to vibrate or shake, and this will send sensations to you and also to her, so you both will feel each other juices and wetness, and you both will be satisfied together. And if you don't like using that, you want to add something a little more sweet, you could go with what people consider oral sex candy, which means you take your favorite candy that you like, or the flavor that you like, and you just pretty much put it on top of her vagina opening, and she lifts it off, which means she has dessert and dinner all in one. And there's just lots of positions that same gender people could do. You just have to look it up and play with each other and experiment. And the more you experiment, the more you will find something that pleases you and pleases her. Um, that concludes my video. I don't want to make this video I don't want to make this video too long because I don't know if YouTube would allow me to go into even more detail, because I don't want to get striked, or I don't want them to remove this video because it's a little rated R. But if you guys have any more questions about anything, if you're curious about anything, please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.